Hey movie junkies, welcome back to Twin Flicks, where we always are celebrating the magic of movies and physical media with you. Now first I want to give an apology. I wanted to get these reviews out way sooner than I have. Unfortunately, some of you know some things came up with my mom's health where she ended up in the ER. And it was a whole ordeal and everything. But she's home and she's doing good now. So now I'm able to get to these reviews because Arrow Video sent me 2 check discs about a month ago. Again, I wanted to get them out early, so I want to apologize for Arrow Video for not being able to until now. But it was a check disc for Mute Witness and American Gigolo 4K UHD. Now I will be doing Mute Witness soon, and I will be comparing it to the previous DVD because it never got a Blu-ray release. But today we are going to talk about American Gigolo on 4K UHD that's being released by Arrow Video. Now, American Gigolo did hit Blu-ray, I believe it was 2017 when this Blu-ray came out. And actually, it was a really great looking HD transfer from Paramount. I honestly didn't have anything to complain about or criticize with this Blu-ray. However, when I compared this Blu-ray to Arrow's 4K, there are a lot of moments where honestly I was leaning more towards the Blu-ray, but then there was other areas where the 4K was definitely the clear winner, and I think you'll see in a moment when I get into my review. So Arrow Video has given American Gigolo a 4K restoration from the original 35mm negative, forming a 4K DI with HDR10 and Dolby Vision grading, and a theatrical ratio of 1:8:5:1. Alright, so it's that time. Let's dig in and take a closer look at Arrow Video's 4K UHD presentation, comparing that to Paramount's Blu-ray. Now I'm going to be completely honest here with this 4K. The differences here are not night and day, and there are some clear benefits with both formats. First, the 4K does have a much cleaner and sharper image. Now let's talk about the color reproduction here. It has some nice color correction, mainly with walls, along with areas not being nearly as hot as the Blu-ray, such as this scene here in the bar. It's definitely not as harsh with the red lighting. Also with the skyline that looks more natural blue. Whites look actually bright, crisp white, unlike the Blu-ray where the whites look yellowish or creamish, such as this scene here. But then the Blu-ray does carry warmer colors and skin tones that I did prefer over the 4K. And the HDR10 and Dolby Vision grading is applied, but slightly here. It's not overdone. While we don't have warm, vivid, bright colors as the Blu-ray does, instead we have a much more natural looking color palette. Still, the splashes of color does make an impact with the 4K, especially when comparing it to the Blu-ray. So on those areas, the 4K is definitely the clear winner here. One of the biggest benefits with the 4K are the black levels and shadow detail that definitely wins over the Blu-ray. The black levels are deeper, inky, truer blacks and richer shadow details that does draw out more information in the image, such as with these scenes here. Night shots look truer night, and low light scenes look outstanding, handled very well, with some very nice shadow casting on the actors. And this is an area where the Blu-ray did suffer from, with some crushing out of details and also some bright blacks here and there. The 4K I found no crushing, and also the deeper black levels brings more depth to the image that the Blu-ray just doesn't have. And the overall image quality on the 4K is also better than I saw on the Blu-ray, especially cleaning up any unwanted anomalies from the negative, such as numerous yellow splotches I noticed, black specks and hair, while leaving alone all the inherited anomalies that were baked into the negative, meaning there's no artificial sharpening or smoothing done to the image to clean any of that up. They left it as is. And finer details are much more revealing here on the 4K than on the Blu-ray, especially with close-ups, with skin and faces on the 4K revealing blemishes, freckles, faces reveal pores, lines, makeup. Again, something the Blu-ray didn't really offer much of. In fact, compared to the 4K, the Blu-ray looks very flat and lifeless, while the 4K offers much needed depth and three-dimensionality, giving a really nice, natural, lifelike appearance throughout. Now with the bitrate, I did notice starting out in the low 60s and then hanging around the mid to high 70s Mbps. And the grain structure is fully intact here. In fact, when I compared the 4K to the Blu-ray, I did notice the Paramount did use some slight grain management. I'm not sure if you can tell by the images here on YouTube, but there are definitely areas where some grain management was used. On the 4K, there is more grain level in the image that gives a very natural 35mm filmic appearance that also looks better resolved and tighter than it does on a Blu-ray. And it also brings out more depth of field. So you grain lovers out there are going to love this one. So while I did say at the beginning of this review, yes, I did go back and forth between which format I liked better. It really comes down to the warmer colors. I did like the warmer colors better on the Blu-ray. However, overall, as far as image quality, the cleanup job, color correction, the correct aspect ratio where the Blu-ray is actually 1:7:8:1, while on the 4K it's 1:8:5:1, that definitely makes the 4K a clear winner here. So I'm going to say it really just comes down to personal preference of which one you like better. Alright, so my score for Arrow Video's 4K UHD presentation of American Gigolo. Alright, so my overall score for Arrow Video's 4K UHD presentation of American Gigolo, I'm giving this one a 4 out of 5 for video and audio, more towards the video. In fact, here's the true test, as I always do on these videos. You tell me, which one do you like better? The 2017 Blu-ray or the new 4K UHD from Arrow Video? Let me know over in the comments. Alright, as always guys, thanks so much for hanging out with me for a few minutes here talking about American Gigolo on 4K UHD from Arrow Video and comparing it to the 2017 Blu-ray. As always guys, keep physical media alive, and I'll see you next time with another 4K versus Blu-ray, or this time 4K versus DVD comparison.